had a ghost pass through my body.
Did he tell you or something?
Did the ghost tell me?
Yeah, I'm passing through your body, or did
No,
something
I
else
felt
just
it.
pass
It was
through your
like
body?
No, it was like
What part of
Ghostbusters.
Japan were you?
Oh my God, I'm here with Taylor Kinney. And we realized that we're kindred spirits because we both have BlackBerries
Yep.
still. We both
Have an
AOL
AOL account.
accounts.
Yeah.
And what was the last one?
I don't know, but
I don't know,
it might as well have just turned 1992 or something.
Well, we're both so young. How is
Yeah.
this possible? I think we're just very retro.
And just holding on to the golden age of the finer things.
The finer things in
Yeah.
life. So why the BlackBerry?
Because it works. It didn't break. To keep up with a new phone every 6 months or something, and
It's
then
so much
breaking.
pressure.
Mine doesn't break. I might drop it in the toilet or
And no
something.
one can hack
but
into your
yeah.
phone either.
No, it's pretty secure, right? I'm not big on social media. I'm not big
Right.
with.
You could like embrace the whole selfie, thing.
I don't think I.
Have you ever selfied?
No.
You selfied in here with me before.
But I didn't
And
do it.
I know I did. Nikolai
Yeah.
Foster-Waldau. Which I want to point out about the forest. This is really funny because the last time you were in here, I'm sure people have pointed this out. You were here with Nikolai,
Yeah.
who was on Game of Thrones. Now you're in this movie with
Yeah, I guess it
Natalie.
is a common. There's a common
Are
theme
you obsessed
here.
with Game of Thrones? Is this
what's-
like a secret?
You know what's funny is we were in Serbia
Yeah.
for Japan for the forest.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure it was
Natalie
booming
had
there.
Natalie had her scripts.
Really?
And
Did
it
you
was
sneak
no,
them?
she is like
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, should we talk about the forest and
Sure.
not just Game of Thrones?
Yeah, sure.
Careful, hey, get back from there. Come on. Jesus. Hey, come on. Get away from there. Come on.
So in this film, it takes place in Japan in this forest. It's called like the suicide forest where people go to commit suicide, but it's also very supernatural. And I actually went to Japan once, and I'm not a believer in that stuff, but I had a supernatural experience.
Well, what is it?
I had a ghost pass through my body.
Did he tell you or something?
Did the ghost tell me? he
Yeah, I'm
was gonna-
passing through your body, or did
No,
something
I
else
felt
just
it.
pass
It was
through your
like
body?
No, it was like
What part of
Ghostbusters.
Japan were you?
I was in
Oh,
Tokyo,
yeah.
and I like convulsed like you see in Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
like and then it like went out the back of me. And I don't believe in that stuff, but I swear to it happened. And when I told like the person that I was working with, who was Japanese, he kind of looked at me like, yeah, well that happens all the time. It's
Oh,
not
gosh.
even. So
That's scary.
You should try it sometime.
People sometimes see things in the forest. If you see anything, it is not real.
So what is your biggest fear? Because this movie is all about fear and.
My biggest fear.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, in the film, I'd like to go. I didn't get to go to Tokyo. I didn't get to go to Japan.
You're gonna be scared to go now,
Natalie,
aren't you?
Natalie was, and just the forest itself. There's a lot of lore and there's a lot of history, and there's a lot of respect. But there's also it has this aura of this ominous kind of danger. If I got the opportunity, I'd like to go, but I don't know that I'm bringing a tent and staying the night. I just peek my head and. Okay.
So in the film, there's a Sarah Teasdale quote. She either quotes to you or you quote to her, this Sarah Teasdale quote.
I think
wanna
I do.
ask- You do.
There's-
Do you have a favorite quote or a favorite saying or like a mantra that you live by?
Henry David Thoreau has some pretty great quotes that I like.
Any that you can remember?
Yeah, I remember them, but
What a quote is?
if one to dares to live the life in which he imagined, it's something along those lines.
Is that has to do with like if you imagine it, you can live it? Like if you can sort of visualize it, you can live it? Or is that?
Yeah, it's if I've learned this by my experience, if one dares to live the life in which he imagines, he will meet with a success uncommon or unseen in common hours.
Words to live by this year.
Well, I messed up the quote, but it's along those lines that to have a vision and to see something clear, and then to follow it and focus on it, you'll have more success than if you meander and float.
How is it that when you get nominated and you see like that, because people in your category are pretty formidable too. I mean, is it kind of like, is it fantastic? Is it?
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
like-
I'm along for the ride. I guess I don't campaign for these things. I love what I do.
You have other people doing that for you.
No,
thankfully.
but I mean, I work and I feel really, blessed and fortunate to do what I do. And then the rest of the stuff is, the
Yeah.
bonuses. So, but yes, I know that Terrence Howard is nominated. I met him once, and Jesse from Grey's Anatomy and some of those guys. So it's great company.
Yeah.
Terrence actually, Empire shoots right down the street in Chicago.
Oh, really? From
So
from Chicago
we're on
Fire.
the same lot. So it's
And you
it's-
freeze your asses off
it's-
together?
Yeah, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med now. Empire's right down the street. It's getting pretty big. It's
So do you
getting
have
pretty
any
packed.
spoilers on that show too?
Empire? No. I don't know
just
that I'm.
feel like-
I don't know that I'm hitting up Terrence asking for Empire.
He's a little-
I don't know that
he
he'd give it
scares
to me anyway.
He scares me. You once referred to yourself as a really happy camper. On what occasion have you been like the happiest, do you think? Like, when were you the happiest camper?
Just in like
general.
camping or in life?
In life.
I don't know. It's you know, I kind of go with the flow. So the ups and downs, I think you take the good with the bad, and to stay level-headed in terms like if things are going really well and you're over the moon and you project like a trip 6 months down the road, it's all sunshine and roses, and you're gonna say, I'm gonna have the best time, and that's all well and good, but that doesn't, I mean, it hasn't happened yet. So I think trying not to project outcomes of future events that haven't happened, because when you're in a lull and you're really bummed and down and out over something, you project that, you can get stuck. And I think it's a hindrance, because I think if you take a step back and say, hey, it's just the wheel of fortuna, it's life, it has its ups and downs.
Where do you get this from? Because you always seem like, even from the last time I interviewed you, like a really happy-go-lucky guy.
Yeah, because I'm from happy camping.
Okay, and last but not least, I know that you and the Countess,
Yeah.
can I call her the Countess?
Sure, whatever you want. It's your world.
It's my world today. You guys, and it was with Natalie, and was it her husband or her boyfriend? You all sort of got together.
Her fiance.
Her fiance. Was it in Belgrade?
Grade?
Belgrade?
Yeah, there's a D in there. It's in Serbia. Yeah. It's
The
Belgrade.
purpose of this interview
Belgrade.
is for Taylor to make me look as stupid and as uneducated as possible.
No, I'm kidding. So we flew into Serbia and we met, and actually I hit it off. Her fiance, sweet man, great. He's a director, directs television and film. And we went out and kind of hit it off, and we stayed close. We had dinner in New York not too long ago.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Before we go out, do you want to share your AOL?
I almost did. No, I don't. Yeah, it's.
Give a hint, because you told me before we started rolling, and it's really hilarious.
It's T-Bone something, but I was 16 years old, and it was a nick, maybe younger. 15. Maybe now I have to change it.
So did you
but
really just give us your AOL account?
So no, that's not it. But so now I'm in my 30s, and working, pretending to be a serious guy. You give someone your email address and they scoff or laugh, and you're like, yeah. But it's the same with my BlackBerry. It's not broke, so why fix it?
Why fix it? T-Bone works.
We're AOL buddies now.
There you go.
All right.